maybe before we talk a little bit about San Jose and getting back at it, you've had the great pleasure to play with the man of the hour here for Connor Hellebuyck night for, if not all, certainly a majority of your career. How much has he meant to you, both individually and then from a team perspective?
Yeah, obviously, it's been fun going up through the years with him. We kind of made the team at similar times, played together in the minors, went through development camps, and then for basically our whole careers, obviously, have been together in the pro ranks. So it's pretty cool to, first off, I guess, realize time goes by pretty quick, and but also just for him, how hard he's worked. He's coming from the first time I met him, he always had a plan and, was very confident. I remember my probably rookie year, I think he got pulled in a game and, came out and said in the media something along the lines of his games where, good enough to win a Vezina, and everyone laughed at him. And sure enough, here we are 2 Vezinas later and could be more. So, I think he's just always had a confidence, but it's not an arrogance because he has a plan behind it. So everything he does with intention. And I think you've seen his development grow that way year over year, his consistency in his habits. So just happy for him. And personally, I'm, certainly very lucky to have the chance to play basically every game in front of a Vezina caliber goaltender throughout my career. I think it makes me look better, saves my bacon here and there. So it's definitely a special night for him.
Josh, I doubt you'll have many stretches in the schedule where you'll have had as much time as you had this week to prepare for games. Do you look at that positively and use that going into tonight's game, or is it one of those, man, we would have loved to have been playing on a Wednesday or Thursday?
Well, I think, there's going to be a bunch of points later in the season where we're wishing we had an extra day or two. So, that's not necessarily ideal given that the season seems condensed this year and is condensed. But one thing I've realized is the schedule maker and how all that works out is definitely outside my control and pay grade. So, we try to use it as a good opportunity to get, a little bit of rest, some good work days in, some time in the gym, and then prepare for tonight and this next stretch of games. So, as a player, once the season has begun, just want to get playing. So excited to hit the ice tonight and get into some rhythm finally, into a regular schedule.
Expecting from the Sharks, Josh. Sure, it looks like.
Yeah, obviously they got some highly touted young players, and they signed and brought in some veteran guys that are good players. So, I think. Because they lost last night, I'm sure they're going to come in hungry, and they've always played us really hard regardless throughout the years. No game in this league is easy, and certainly even the last few years that's especially been true against them. They've got some guys there that have been there a while, and they instill good habits. So it's not going to be we've shown that it hasn't been easy against them. And we expect to get their best tonight after the loss last night. So coming off 4 days, we want to have a good start and get right to our game and continue to build off what we did in the first 3.